broke records at 1:05. First and four, Tim and Steve have a death wish as violence flares in Brookside as you have never seen before.
Ollie.
Don't kill him!
I don't care how long it takes, Steve. I'm gonna get him.
Tim, result. Found out where he's holed up.
We can't just go charging over to Salford. We need to plan it properly.
We've done enough talking. It's time to go.
Because we've got an address. We don't even know where it is.
We'll try page 15.
We need more than a street map. What are we going to do? Just knock? Are you listening? We've got to have some sort of plan.
It's all up here.
Well, what happens if he's mob-handed?
Look, I don't care. Let's just get going.
We don't want to mess this up.
Look, for all we know, that Jenny one might be lying. She could have tipped him off and he could do one any minute.
She's not like that, no. She's not lying, but he mightn't even be there.
All right, but we've got to go for it, haven't we?
Well, how long are you planning on being over there?
I don't know why.
Someone ought to say to me dad.
Well, don't tell him anything. Look, Steve, come on. We've got all we need now. Let's get going.
Made you a cup of tea, Mum.
Oh, aye. What's this in aid of?
Well, you've been working hard, haven't you?
Oh, thanks, hon. But I'm going to have to nip out. I've got to get her something for our tea, so put it in the microwave and I'll have it later. Do you want to come with me?
No, I've got homework to be doing.
Well, you can do it later, can't you?
I've got loads. I really need to get out the way.
You want to do your homework as soon as you get home from school. Are you sure you're not up to something?
Well, Aunt won't be able to help me anymore, will he?
I know it's a big shock for you.
I want him to come and live here again. I liked it when he lived here.
But that's not going to happen, is it? Not now he's living with his new friend.
Yeah, but I'm his friend.
I know that. I mean, he hasn't forgotten you, you know. He only works across the way.
I suppose.
See you later. Mwah.
Hey, we never did manage to get them moved, did we? Matthew and Emily's bushes.
Oh, you saw me?
Yeah, I've seen you looking at them hundreds of times.
You know, I think it's time to let it all go.
No way. No, I promised you a year ago I'd have them moved. So, when we go to the new house, we'll move them with us.
No, I don't think there's any need.
No, Max, I want to.
That'd be lovely. Hey, still prepared to move? No looking back?
No looking back, definitely.
Mum! Watch this!
Josh, stay where you are, okay?
Watch, Mum!
Josh, no!
Surprise!
Josh, are you alright?
I did it just like the SAS.
You stupid little swine! Can I not leave you? For 5 minutes you could have killed yourself!
Sorry, I only wanted to give you the surprise because you said we were going to have fun.
I can't remember the last time we went to town shopping.
I can.
When?
Guess.
Well, the kids must have been little.
Nope.
They must have been.
Well, if it was, I can't remember.
Well, when was it then?
The last time that I remember was when we went to get the wedding ring.
Well, the best part of 25 years ago. Oh, typical woman, huh? Memory like an elephant when it suits.
Oh, yeah.
You must have blotted out all the other times.
Well, last time that meant anything then.
What husband was like?
You said it.
Well, let's hope this today made up for it.
Does a bit.
So you ready for a cup or something to eat?
I was going to nip upstairs and try on some of your stuff.
Now that sounds interesting.
Does it?
Yeah, because I've never had a private fashion show before.
Well, it won't be that private if the kids turn up.
Oh, never mind them, I won't.
And I'm not exactly Kate either.
What are you doing?
Flat 98, let's go.
And what are you going to do, kick the door in?
No, I'm gonna knock and then do him in.
Don't be soft, he's a druggie, he'll have bolts and spirals and all sorts on the door.
Says.
Remember what happened last time we went charging in? A flaming dog at us?
I just want to get on with it.
Well, what happens if his mates are in there with him? Just let's wait, and see if he puts in an appearance. Come on, we waited 5 months for this. A few hours won't make any difference.
Yeah, but we could be waiting days.
Well, then we wait days. We can't rush it, we've got to do it properly.
I don't know what you thought you were doing. I mean, what if you'd have fallen off, eh? Would that have been a surprise? No, because you didn't even think about that, did you? How'd you think I'd have felt? You remember the state of me after the helicopter crash? How worried you were? Yeah? Look, you could have broken your back, you could have broken your neck even, ended up in a wheelchair. Is that what you wanted? No, because you don't think. And where did this come from?
Oh, we found it in the woods.
What were you doing in the woods?
Well, I just went for a walk, right?
I tell you, don't I? I say come straight home after school. Can't you do as you're told? Are you listening to me?
I'm watching telly.
No, you're not. You're not watching any telly until you realise what you've done. Ah, you have got homework to do, so you can get on with it. Got to go out later.
Where to?
Oh, I've just got to cover for someone at work.
I don't want you to go to work. You don't work nights anymore.
I promised.
Well, you just have to say no.
Look, Lan's paid half the rent, and next I'll find that money. I've got to find money for babysitters as well.
I don't like babysitters.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to get used to them, aren't you? Because if we are going to stay in this flat, I've got to work nights.
That's not fair. You said we were going to have fun, and I hardly ever see you.
Can't you see? I'm worried about money.
Yeah, well, I don't care about money.
Well, one of us has to. You can start by bidding that rope. I'm going to phone Adele Murray, see if she'll look after you tonight.
I don't want her.
She's a nice girl, you know her.
She's boring.
So, who should I get then?
Me granddad.
And what if he's not free?
Well, if I can't have me granddad, then I don't want you to go.
Should have took that gun off that mank bouncer.
Well, the guy's in hiding, he's hardly going to come out waving a gun about, is he?
Be handy, that's all.
What are we going to do?
Wherever.
Wait a minute, I thought you had a plan.
Been thinking. It all depends.
Depends on what?
You know. That bird he's got on the side. She might be in there. Or he might have mates, you know, like you said. If he's on his own, we might be able to do him in the flat.
Might?
Alright. The ideal thing is to get him outside. Follow him. And jump him.
And then what?
Get him in the back of the van. Tape him up.
What, kill him in here?
Why not?
Well, 12 months ago, Christy asked you to kill that pig in the back of here, and what happened?
That was different.
You didn't have the bottle to do it.
I said it was different.
I wonder what happened to that pig.
Forget about the flaming pig. Look, Terry Gibson's a different type of animal. We've got a million good reasons to do him right.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking, you know, he's not scared to use a gun, and he's probably off his head on drugs.
You bottling out? No. Look, we work him over, tape him up, and find somewhere quiet. And I make him eat his own poison.
What is the coke?
It's right here. And every single grain of it's going in his guts.
You could get life for this, do you realise that?
You are bottling out?
I'm not, I just want you to realise what we're about to do, or could be doing by the end of the day.
Look, I don't care, I just want him dead. Look, forget about life sentences and all that. Because it won't happen if we don't get caught. And that's definitely not gonna happen.
Yeah, but...
We won't get caught.
Well, I'm just saying...
No one's gonna know. Look, even if the coppers do find his body after we've dumped him, we'll be well clear. And they'll just put it down to the scouse dealers he robbed. Or some other nutters. Druggies killing druggies, not us. But if you're not sure about that, just say so now. Get out and go home.
Of course I can handle it. Look, I know we didn't kill anyway for mine, right, but Diane getting killed was down to him, and well, he could have killed the rest of me family, the state he was in. Instead he just chose to terrify them. I know I can't say this to anyone else, but I'm doing this for Kirsty and the Gordons and all. I want them dead, alright?
Good.
I'm up for it, okay?
It's been a good day. We should do it more often.
What, this? I'll go out for the day.
Go out for the day. And this. Oh, I mean, I keep thinking on all the things that we've missed out on. Do you?
I do, yeah.
Years of it.
I've missed out on more than you. It's the kids. I keep trying to catch up, but it's impossible. Huge chunks of their lives that I don't know anything about.
You'll catch up. Eventually.
Will I?
Of course you will.
It's just such a lot that's gone by. I feel like I'll never get to know it all, not properly.
Well, maybe if you came over more, you spoke to them more.
I do, as often as I can. But I can hardly insist on them living their lives around me, can I?
No, but...
What?
Nothing.
What?
It's just... I mean, don't feel like you've got to catch up on everything just so quick. You know, there's no rush.
Okay.
You hungry? I was going to make my speciality spaghetti bolognese.
What about this private fashion show? Or have you lost interest in that?
No, go on. Carry on.
Liar.
It's weird about that pig, though.
Don't start that again.
He dumped it near the same pond he found Imelda Clough.
Are you joking?
No, I mean it. He had all the evidence in that John Nardance court case. A pond near Crookall Farm, he said, half mile from the main road.
So what?
Well, the prosecution barristers kept going on about Nardance going back to the pond and accusing him of moving the body and shoving it down a cover pipe.
Yeah, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, I know that, but how did they get the cover pipe? Well, a pig had to put it there. Don't know though, do you? Could have gone like wallowing around and shoved the body down the pipe.
Now, hang on a sec. If that pig would have found it, there would have been nothing left.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. That thing could eat anything. Remember, it scoffed one of Helen's books. Em used to read these true crime stories to me. She used to wind me up in bed reading them out to me. Anyway, there was this one kidnap story years ago in London where they fed this woman to pigs.
That's been in a film with Brad Pitt.
No, this is true. It was years ago anyway, and these two guys had a pig farm just on the outskirts of London. And they kidnapped this woman from a big house, took her to the farm. Anyway, the ransom and all that all screwed up. They panicked, and the coppers reckon that they fed it to the pigs to get rid of the evidence. It was a special case or something, the first one of its kind. A murder charge, but no body. Still got it though.
Might be handy if we knew a pig farmer.
Hey, this isn't funny. We don't tell anyone about this, whatever happens.
Do you think I could do that?
I mean it.
Well, have you told anyone?
Do you think I'm stupid?
Well, I'm not saying that, it's just that, well, Jimmy's always been your true crime guru or whatever, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know what he said. Do what you want, but don't get caught.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, Jimmy's head is his backside.
So you haven't told him about this?
No way.
Why not?
Because if Nikki found out, she'd tell the whole world.
I thought all that was over.
Yeah. You still can't trust them, can you? They could be still bang at it.
Do you think they're staying in the same bed then?
No. If Em was here, she'd go mad. She'd batter the pair of them. She'd have us.
Are you going to say anything? I mean, I know it's Em's sister, isn't it? But
let's not talk about it, eh?
Well, don't you think you should? I mean, it's not honest, is it?
I can't talk to him.
Well, he's 50 and she's...
I can't talk to him, alright?
Think about him.
I can't.
You have
No.
Still, it's a sick me kid, isn't it? Jimmy Corkill and Nick.
Yeah, let's just forget about it, eh? Let's hope they packed it in.
What's wrong? Why won't you talk about it?
I'm no worse than him. Jimmy.
Oh.
I can't say a word to Jimmy because Kerry was Em's best mate in the world. Jimmy knows. He walked in on us. I feel lost.
You and Kerry?
Alright, don't rub it in. It happened a couple of times. But the last time was when Em was dying. The same day. And Em, she ate all that. You know her dad. You know the thing with Max Farnham's ex-wife. She thought that anyone who was unfaithful...
Oh, look, it's nothing to be ashamed about, you know.
I feel dead bad about it. But Kerry, she was warm, she cared. She was with me all the way through.
You've been under massive stress and that, you know. I can understand you needing some sort of comfort. You've been through loads.
Still shouldn't have done it. No matter what stress or strain I've been put under.
No, look, I'm sorry about Adele. I know she's got some soft girl crush on you. I've warned her off, but I know she pestered you. I told her it was wrong, you know. Emily still being an Aussie and that, and I know Kerry had the word with it and all. She had her down in tears at one point, so I'm sorry, mate, I won't carry off you. I mean, I know it's not my business, but our dad was dead jealous about how close he was to you. But you do know it's all just soft schoolgirl stuff for Adele, don't you?
Listen, mate. You're Adele. She's a nice girl.
Yeah, pity she's stupid.
No.
But she knows I'm battered anyone who messed her about.
Anyway, what happened with Mrs. Gibson? How long did it take you to get this address out of her?
Not long.
She fancy her?
No.
You fancy her, though?
No, it wasn't like that. Anyway, she's got someone else.
Does Gibson know? It's be in that fella's shoes if that nutter found out.
Well, it's a bit late now, isn't it?
So you're right. So what did you say to Mrs. Gibson? How come she gave you this address anyway? Sure she wasn't up to something?
No, she hates him.
You didn't tell her we were going to top him, did you?
No.
What did you say?
Well, I just said we wanted to get even.
Great. She doesn't have to be Einstein to work out what that means.
Well, I don't think she cares. You know, she seems to be making a new life, and I don't think she'd be bothered if he was dead.
Good.
Mum? Mum? Do you want a cup of tea?
It's no use doing stupid things like making me cups of tea. That won't do you any good.
I'm sorry for what I did.
And there's no use saying you're sorry all the time either.
But I am sorry.
I know you are, love, and I want to look after you, but I just can't cope when you're up to mischief.
Is that why you're not happy?
Does it show?
It's because Lance's gone.
Well, partly that, yeah, but mostly the money. Living in a flat we can't afford. I want you to be happy as well, you know.
We could go and live with Grandad.
Where did that come from? Has he been talking to you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just thought of it.
Is that what you want to do?
It'd be good.
But your granddad, he's old.
He's boss.
Boss.
I like it when he looks after me. And if we lived there, we'd have a satellite TV, a garden, and I'd be able to go out and play on the close.
I know, but...
Wouldn't be worried about paying the rent like here. You wouldn't be worried about not having enough money either.
That's not everything, though.
He'd be there when I got home from school, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would.
And you wouldn't have to work nights anymore.
Yeah, but we still need money. Your granddad couldn't pay for everything, could he? I'd still have to go to work.
Yeah, but he could look after me. It'd be good.
You know we've lived in your granddad's before, don't you?
Yeah.
Can't you see that? For me, it'd be like going backwards, wouldn't it?
I just want you to be happy, not worrying.
I wonder what he's been doing all these weeks.
I'll be trying to get rid of that coke. All 6 kilos of it anyway.
Wonder what he thinks happened to the missing kilo.
You'll soon find out.
7 kilos? That's hundreds of grand's worth. Must be minted by now. What's he still doing living around here?
That's what's so pathetic about people like him. He can't spend it.
No, that fella from South Liverpool did alright out of it though, didn't he? He was in the richest people in the UK list. Owns all sorts.
No, he's a one-off. He's some big-time importer. A clever bloke. Still ended up in some Dutch nick though, didn't he? You see, most of them, they don't even get past the flash car or the gold taps in the minty house they've lived in all their lives. They've got cash up to their eyeballs, but they can't get away because they can't spend it without being noticed. They've always got someone trying to take over the business. They can't even go for a pint without being watched by the coppers. Or someone who'll walk in the bar and blow the brains out.
Reckon this Terry's in the big league then?
He's a chancer. Nowhere near. Never will be nowhere onto him. Imagine you're Christy, right? With a gun in one hand and a bag of coke in the other. That's about his league. Except that Gibson. He's a killer.
Do you reckon there's any bugs around here? I'm bursting.
Oh yeah, a couple of 2-litre Plasy milk bottles in the back.
But Joe, I'm not doing it in a bottle.
Well, there's one each. Why do you think private detectives and busies get away with it?
I can't wait, thanks.
You're silly. Could be here all night. Even longer. Don't make a mess. Yeah, stop it, quick. No, there's a copper, quick. I'm not messing about.
It's your vehicle, sir?
Yeah.
Could you tell me your vehicle licence number?
It's R123 HFR.
Do you live local?
No.
You, sir?
No, Liverpool.
Couple of scousers, eh? What are you doing in this neck of the woods? Don't suppose either of you are United or City fans?
No.
Just work.
Work? Two scousers who work? What sort of work?
It's removals.
Oh, aye. Other people's property?
It's light removals. Yeah, we do any distance.
What about you?
He's just my mate. He's helping me out.
He's not dumb, is he?
Yeah, I'm just helping him out.
Well, Mr. O'Leary, what are you removing from Salford today?
Just a bit of furniture.
We're taking it back to Liverpool.
Yeah, we're just looking for Swinton Court.
This is Swinton Court.
Oh, hey Steve, we found it at last.
Take the keys out and open up the back.
What for?
If you don't mind, sir. Moving furniture from Swinton Court, Ed?
Yeah, Mr. McGann.
McGann? I don't envy you. Humping furniture down all them steps.
That was close.
Let me self-press that bottle.
Hi, Ron. It's me. I wondered if you could come round later. It's only I've got to work tonight. I need someone to babysit. Yeah, I was going to go to Del Murray, but Josh wanted you. Played up about it, actually. Do you mind? Great, I'll see you later then. About 7. Okay, tra.
Tell him where we came from.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Scousers stand out in Manchester.
Yeah, and Scousers always get turned over good style, don't you know that?
Well, you made the biggest mistake, Mr. McGann, in giving him your card. What happens if he comes back expecting to find us with a stack of furniture?
And what if this takes days? He's definitely gonna come back. What if he's taking the number plates on the quiet? We've got to get on with this quick.
Well, we can't do anything here. You've got them basey bats in the gear in the back. If end up busted and jailed, we'll have to find out a way of getting them into the back of the van and doing them somewhere else.
Don't want any screw.
Oh, yeah, you bottling out on me now?
No way.
Then don't be accusing me of going chicken, because I know why I'm here and I'm not quitting.
Yeah, and there's no way I'm giving up. The minute he shows up, we're kidnapping him. No more Teddy Gibson.
You get off in case that busy comes back.
Let's just wait and see, eh?
What do you reckon, is it him?
It's not him. Slaphead.
We'd have had to follow him anyway. We can't do him round here, it's too public.
It's just doing me head in. I ain't waiting.
What are you doing?
Going to the flats.
Tim, pack it in now.
I'm just gonna go and have a look and make sure.
Don't be stupid, we've got to sit and bide our time. No, we could be being watched. I don't trust that copper.
Yeah, and neither do I, which is why we should get in there first. It's better if we make the first move. Now, come on.
Let's just wait.
Can't stand hanging round.
Be worth it once we've got him. Fireman's lift into the back of the van, no problem. He won't even know what's happening.
Still think we should go in and chance it.
I think we should get off and try again next week.
No way, he might be gone by then. We're going nowhere.
Should have brought a game or a pack of cards with us.
This isn't a game.
Doesn't my granddad look young?
No, he looks nice.
So when did you get married to him?
We never did get married.
Oh, so you just lived with him then?
Yeah, as a couple. A lot of people do that now.
Did you love him?
I did, yeah, at the time.
When did you move in with him?
About 9 years ago.
Oh, were you married to me dad then?
No.
Why?
No, there was no need to, was there?
Even though I was born?
I didn't love your dad.
Oh, so you were living with me granddad, but I belonged to me dad?
Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes it just happens like that.
Tell me how it happened.
I'll explain tomorrow, eh?
Oh, Mum.
It's bedtime, Josh.
But I like to know these things.
Well, tomorrow. Go on, up those stairs.
Can't I wait for Grandad?
He's not coming yet.
But I wanted to see him.
Well, tough. I don't want you tired for school tomorrow. Then I'll go on upstairs. I'll be up in a bit to tuck you in.
Tell Grandad good night.
I will do.
So you were going out with me dad when you were living with me Grandad? Mum?
Something like that.
Didn't Grandad mind?
No, he didn't. Now, upstairs.
I'd have minded.
Yeah, well, he didn't.
So when did you and Grandad split up?
Oh, about 6 or 7 years ago.
So you were carrying on with me dad then?
Bed.
Spaghetti bolognese. It's nice, isn't it?
Spaghetti. My favourite.
No, I mean us, having a bit of time together.
About time, too. The kid's staying out all night.
Anne and Dale staying at Laura's for a few days, and our aunt's staying at his nan's tomorrow.
What about Steve?
Oh, he's lord unto himself, that lad. He's probably having a one-to-one with some blonde.
Well, I hope she's his age and not mine.
What did you hear about that? Him knocking off some middle-aged one?
I heard it from the horse's mouth, as it were. That mate of his thought I was one of his dolly birds.
You had a dolly bird.
I hope not. It's all a bit 1960s, isn't it? I'd be ancient.
You know what I mean.
Explain, Murray.
Well, all right then. Not exactly a dolly bird.
What then? Totty?
Yeah. Hot totty.
I wish.
Yeah, to me.
Voila! No presumption.
I'm in work in a minute.
Well, I thought we could have a nice friendly drink when you get home.
Come on in.
Well, we both got the time, haven't we? Let's face it, you're on your own over here. I'm on my own over there. Josh in bed, is he?
Yep. Sit down. Oh, look. This couch is a mess. There you are.
Ah! Photo albums. Hey, I haven't seen these in a while. I'll look at them later.
I was showing Josh.
Did he like them?
What? Sherlock? He loved them.
Sherlock.
Oh, I'll tell you another time.
So, have you thought any more about moving into mine?
I have, yeah.
And what have you decided?
Well, I just want what's best for Josh. And living in this flat is not the best thing for him. I caught him abseiling off the balcony yesterday.
Abseiling? Hey, there you go. I think you better add moving to mine, hadn't you, love? Otherwise he's going to do himself some damage.
I agree, but...
Yes!
Josh? Josh, get down here now.
Hey, Grandad.
Hiya, son.
Can we move in with you?
Josh, kiss your granddad good night and up the stairs.
Nah, it's too big for kissing, aren't you, son? Come on, give me a big hug. Oh! Now listen, we'll have a great time in ours, okay? But I'm going to work on your mum tonight, and you work on her tomorrow, all right?
Okay. What are you two whispering about?
Nothing. I'm just telling him to be a good boy for his mum, that's all.
Good night, Josh.
Good night. Oh, Grandad, well, you know me mum and dad?
Good night, Josh.
Good night, Grandad.
Good night, son. What was he going to say?
You don't want to know. Where was I?
You had just agreed to move into mine.
No, I agreed it was the most sensible thing to do, but...
But what?
Hold on, if I moved in with you, it'd just be for my benefit, wouldn't it? I'd be using you.
No, you wouldn't.
I would, and... Oh, look, I know that you probably wouldn't mind, the way you feel about me, but... Well, things have changed for me, Ron. I mean, I love you, but I'm not in love with you.
Yeah, well, can't do anything about that, can I? But the offer still stands.
Do us a favour, will you? Close that door behind me, because if his lordship hears me go, he'll be right down.
Bev, listen, it would be much better for Josh if he did move into mine. I mean, he could play football in the back garden for the start, couldn't he? He can't do that here. And it would be a better environment for him. No more abseiling, no more getting himself run over.
I know, and I'm tempted, but I'm going to have to say no. Well, I've got to survive here, haven't I? I need my independence.
But you'd have your independence at mine. Honestly, I wouldn't get in your way. You could have the run of the place.
Not the same, though, is it, Ron? No, it looks like I'll be here for a while, yeah.
Oh!
Josh!
Blinking heck, Josh! You're fighting the life out of me there!
Can I watch telly with you?
No, you can't. No, come on, get back up to bed.
Oh, Grandad, but I'm hungry.
All right. 10 minutes, not a minute longer, do you hear? What do you fancy?
There's nothing in.
You're talking about there's loads here.
Yeah, but I don't like all that stuff. It's all tin this and tin that. We never have any proper meals like you and Auntie Jackie. Me mum never has time to cook, so she says.
Gotta do something. Just gonna have a scout around. No? I'm starving. So am I. Terry is as well.
What?
We've got his tea here, haven't we?
Oh, the coke.
Yes, sirree. 1 kilo of pure cocaine.
So what do you reckon will happen then? It'll just kill him straight off?
Nah. I asked Jimmy. His blood pressure will go sky high. His heart will be pounding so fast he'll think it'll burst. His lungs will start to fill up. And he'll start to feel like he's drowning.
Wait a minute, did you just say Jimmy said? Have you told him what we're going to do?
No, I just asked him. You know, I had to see in my head first.
So he doesn't know what we're going to do then?
Look, who cares anyway? It's got nothing to do with him. So where do you think we should dump him anyway?
I reckon we do exactly the same as what he's done to Alan Gordon.
In a quarry? It's not a bad idea. Pity he didn't ask Kirsty which quarry. We could have done him in the same one, you know, tit for tat.
No, that could tie us to him, no links.
Hey, you scared about killing him?
I guess it's just a chance we're going to have to take, isn't it? I mean, we want to kill him so we can't worry about it, otherwise he'll turn the tables on us.
I didn't ask that. I said he's scared about killing him.
Yeah, I'm picking it at you.
It's got to be done though, hasn't it?
I know. What do you reckon the busies will do if they find him?
Like I said before, they're not going to be bothered about a murderer getting murdered. They'll just put it down to some gangland feud or, I don't know, drug wars or something. And anyway, he killed those pilots. One of their own.
Oh, so they'd be glad to see the back of him, you mean?
I reckon.
Do you want to go to the chippy?
Yeah.
But only the chippy?
Yes. Hang on a second. I should stay here.
Why?
Well, because I've got to keep an eye out for Dead Man Walking. I know what he looks like. He knows what I look like. Used to. You don't know each other from Adam.
No, I've seen his face in the paper.
Oh, yeah, and you think he's going to carry on looking like that, do you? No excuses. Get the chippy.
Yeah, you're right. He'll probably have a false nose and moustache on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what he's wearing. I'll be able to smell him.
Right, then I'll go.
Hey, hang on. Do you not speak Manc?
You're joking, aren't you?
You'll just keep it low. Don't be going in there shouting all the odds. You'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Wait a minute, who's been the one who shouted all the odds?
Yeah, right, me. Yeah, but there's another good reason why you should go.
No, what you mean? It's probably better if I get a kicking from a bunch of Mancs than you.
No, you won't. Just keep it low.
What do you want?
Fish, chips, carton of curry. Well, if you want anything else, I'll give you a belly.
I'm not made of money, you know.
Hey, don't worry about it. As soon as we do this Terry over, we'll take his money. And he can pay for our chippy lad.
I'll make it a bit special then.
Go ahead. Can't wait to give you your special Terry.
This is going to have to be my last.
Well, you're not thinking of going, are you?
I don't want to stay all alone.
Come on. You're welcome here anytime, you know that.
What?
We're doing all right, aren't we?
Scousers. I'd love to kill them all!
Get up. I'm leaving you, Dave. Get up. Don't put on the van. Which way do you live? Go on, come on, mate. On your own 2 feet. Go on, stand up.
Remember this one?
Yeah, it's my favourite. Kept it.
No, it's a CD.
Of course.
Hey, I wish I had. Be a collector's item by now.
I'm not that old.
Alright then, where did we used to dance to this?
Top rank.
The Babaloo Club.
Oh, this is so nice. I would stay forever.
Why don't you? I've told you before I'd love it.
Are you asking me to move in with you?
But why not? It's the perfect solution.
What about the kids?
Well, our aunt would love it. And our Adele might be a bit heavy at first, but at least she is calling you mum every now and then. I think it's a good sign.
Yeah.
I think she's really coming around, you know, don't you?
Well, the atmosphere has been a bit better, I must admit.
It's probably because what happened when you took her to the hospital. You know, when you looked after her.
I just did what any mother would have done.
No. Your situation was a little bit different. I think that she realised that you really cared.
Of course I care.
Yeah, but, hey, I know that, but she didn't, did she?
I suppose not.
So whatever you talked about, it's made you warmer towards each other. Yeah, I had no idea what it was, but it obviously worked. Mother and daughter secret, eh?
That sounds nice.
Yeah, so it should. Me and Adele are like cat and dog at the drop of a hat.
So what?
So, are you going to move in?
I'd love to.
You couldn't care less.
Oh, cheers.
No, I mean, as I said before, look, he's a lord unto himself. Just treats this place like a hotel. You'd hardly ever see him.
What do you want? 2 fish chips.
Chips and curry, please, mate.
Say that again.
2 fish, chips and curry.
2 fish, 1 chips, 1 curry.
No, 2 fish, 2 chips and...
1 curry.
No.
He wants fish, chips and curry twice. Why didn't he say that? Fish coming up in a few minutes.
She's axing me. You scousers all talk too fast. Did you miss your turn up? Your place is a bit further down the road, you know, mate.
Got family up here.
All right. Whereabouts?
Salford.
Haven't you got any chippies there? You scousers haven't managed to rob them as well, have you? Nothing left at your own place?
bars, restaurants. Got the lot.
Oh, and we haven't got them.
Not like ours. I'm telling you, but a city of culture.
Market Scouser.
Come on, Steve. Remember the photo? Remember the photo? Steve, just get out.
Chicken and chips. Make it quick, I'm in a hurry.
Steve, just get out.
You must be hungry, mate. 2 fish meals.
Your bird's in the car.
Wouldn't leave her out there too long, she might get off with your tyres.
Pinching tyres is a kid's game. That what you're into?
Don't think so.
What's your game then?
I wait at the doors.
Oh yeah?
Hard doors. So don't be saying too much, mate. Could get you into trouble. Is that chicken and chips done yet? Don't want to miss the City game on the telly.
Nearly. How about mine? Chicken bob. So you're a man blue then?
I'm proud of it. Never watched that red rubbish.
I do.
Cockfight, eh?
Yeah.
Jumpy, aren't you?
Must be me bed.
All the same, aren't they? Won't leave you alone for a minute.
What's wrong now, Adele?
That's him. That's Terry. Yeah, okay, look, yeah. Just get out of there. Get out of there quick and don't walk anywhere towards the van. You got that? Steve, you got that?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just waiting for the meals. Yeah, everything you want's right here, don't you worry. Okay. Love you too.
Hey, your meal's ready, mate.
I'm on my way now. Alright, bye. Cheers.
Enjoy your chips, sitting in your car.
I will do, don't you worry.
I'm not worried, mate. See you later. Not if I see you first. Hey, mate. Forks.
You're not waiting for change?
Come on now, boys! Dave's told me all about you two. Says you tried to do him over. He's not happy. Go on, boys. You weigh out your league. Get him!
Get the gun!
Cooey! Only us! Shut the curtains, turn on the lights, and check if anyone else is in here. Do you remember us, eh? Bet you thought you'd never see us again.
Some scousers were looking. That house in Liverpool. Tim.
Do you think we just leave it, eh?
I didn't believe it. I thought it was them Scouse dealers that lot we ripped off.
Crawl to the middle of the room.
What?
I'm not messing about. Now crawl!
What?
Crawl! Go on. Crawl! Right. On your knees.
There's no one here.
Put your hands on the back of your head.
What film did you see this in?
I'm not afraid to use this, you know. Now just do it, you scumbag. Put your hands on the back of your head.
Look, I want to know what this is about. What are you going to do?
I'm going to kill you. Just like you killed my wife and his stepmother.
You got the wrong fella. There were 5 of us. I didn't kill anyone.
No. You're the one they call Psycho.
Yeah, you shot that.
Don't talk to him. No discussions.
Just want to know.
No talking. Right, stay. Take this off me.
What for?
I've got to get the stuff out the van.
What stuff?
Shut it! Take it. Right, so if he makes a move, just let him have it, alright? Won't be a minute. Stay. Watch him. Don't let him move a muscle.
15% delivery charge. They're preying on young people's idleness. Hey, Josh, just a one map for your mum. Never mind. This is to get her in the mood, remember? It's not a picnic for you.
Right, I'll go and keep lookout then, shall I?
Good idea, yeah.
This is stupid.
Shut up.
You know it is.
No talking.
Why not?
You heard him.
He's not here.
Shut up.
I want to know what all this is about. Why you want to kill me?
I said be quiet.
What's he gone for? Come on, I want to know.
You'll have to wait and see.
What have I done to you, eh?
You killed me stepmother. The helicopter you shot down, it crashed and killed her.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Sorry! You fired at it, you didn't give a toss. You terrorised my family in their own home. You scared me sister out of her mind.
I was desperate. I just wanted that chopper to back off, that's all.
And one of your mates shot me in the leg.
Oh, Scotty. He's just a kid. He shouldn't have been on that job at all.
He could have crippled me for life, could have killed me.
We were all on the coke. We didn't know what we were doing.
What sort of excuse is that on the coke?
Have you ever been into it?
I'm not that soft.
When you start using it heavy...
Shut up! I don't want to know.
I should never touch the stuff. If I hadn't touched it, I wouldn't be here, would I? Neither would you or your mate. What do you do? For a living?
What's that got to do with it?
Just wondered.
What? I'm a car mechanic.
What's he do, the other fella?
Removals, light removals. And you're a joiner, or used to be. Weird, isn't it?
How do you know I was a joiner?
You said when you were at Tim's house.
Joiner. Made a good living and all.
Why didn't you stick to it?
You ever work nights? Permanent nights? I used to do shop fitting work. Rip out and rebuild in the space of a night. It was hard work. Some of the guys used to keep going there, snorting coke. Guess who joined in? Inside a month or two, I was hooked on it. I could spend a week's wages in one night.
Weeks?
No problem. I was hooked. I had to have it. So I had to start dealing to pay for my stuff. And small time dealing wasn't good enough. I saw the way the bigger guys lived. The cars, the birds, the clubbing it and everything. I wanted a piece of it. That bloke who was in your house, Eddie Wilson, I kept on and on at him about doing something spectacular.
Ripping off the Scouse dealers.
Should have gone on my own. Or got a better crew. Eddie thought he was the leader, but he wasn't. He was an half-wit. When we met up with the dealers, he panicked when the shooting started. So did the others. I took the bullet. Now I'm right in it with you two.
I don't know you could do that to your missus.
What do you know about Jenny?
I've met her.
Oh, yeah. And I suppose she put you onto this place.
What you'd expect after what you put her through.
It was the drugs. She couldn't handle it.
And the other girl, the one on the side.
You know a lot, don't you? given the other one up for Jenny, she'd have had me back. But she said I had to stop. You know, the caper. I couldn't guarantee it. She threw me out, binned me off.
You made the wrong decisions.
Yeah, I should never have touched the stuff. It gets a grip of you. It twists your head. You don't know what you're doing. I was off my head for days at a time. Them 2 days in them houses, it was hell.
No, it was hell for us, for my family, for everyone else involved.
It was the worst 2 days of my life. Do you get that? I shouldn't have gone out with a bunch of morons. I should have gone for them scousers on my own. All that wouldn't have happened.
You got your hands back on your head.
Did I tell you not to kneel down, eh? Did I force you to keep your hands on your head?
I was in hospital with a hole in my leg, how do I know?
I didn't do anything bad to anyone.
You scared them 2 girls after death. The 2 that you brought over at gunpoint.
So that's why you're here, you and your mate.
You're gonna get what you deserve.
What have I done to your mate?
You killed his wife.
What?
You were going to rape her. Emily, blonde, remember?
What?
It was your fault. She fell out of a window and smashed her head in. She was in a coma for months before she died.
Maybe that's what your mate said, but he wasn't like that. He wasn't down to me. He came charging in and went for me. It was an accident.
She died.
So you 2 head cases are gonna kill me in cold blood?
I told you, you're gonna get what you deserve.
I never killed anyone in cold blood. I fired at the helicopter, yeah. I was there when that girl fell out, but it was an accident.
How about Alan Gordon?
Who?
Oh, don't come all that. It was all over the papers, on the news. You carjacked him when the helicopter came down. You killed him and dumped his body in some quarry near Barnsley. After you'd used him to get away, you killed him in cold blood.
You got it wrong. I was going to leave him tied up in his car and dump it on the moors up in Yorkshire. But he got clever.
You killed him, for God's sake.
The guy was an arrogant prat. A Joe Nobody who thought he could be a hero when he wasn't crying his eyes out.
You killed him.
He was a pillock. He killed himself.
What?
He wanted a leak. We both wanted one. When we got out of the car, he pushed me and did a runner. Why? I said he won't get hurt, but he had to do it. Be the big hero. So he did a runner off up the moors, running like mad into the dark. And then he disappeared. And you know what he did? He ran off the top of the quarry. What a sad case, eh? 200-foot drop and goodbye Joe Nobody. And I was gonna let him go. Is your mate Tim on it and all? Is that why he's come for me? Why he wants to kill me in cold blood?
Shut up!
And where's he got to?
I said, shut up!
Nice lad like you. Having to execute me all on his own. What do you think I've been doing for the last 5 months?
Selling all that coke, making a fortune.
Okay. But I've been on the run. Do you know what that's like?
I'm not interested.
It's like that. Knock at the door, footsteps outside, footsteps behind you. You can't sleep because you're para. Hyper all day and every day.
You want to lay off the coke then?
I'm off it! I swear it. It's the only good thing I've done in ages. I'm clean. Wish Jenny could see me now. Will you tell her that if you see her again?
She wouldn't be interested.
How do you know? It's all she wanted. She loves me.
Too late. She's got another fella.
What?
You heard?
What other fella?
I don't know, just some other bloke.
Who?
I don't know and I don't care.
Thought you cared about family. You told me about your stepmom.
Just shut up!
He's got twin lads. And I miss him. Not been much of that, but they're still mine.
You don't care about them.
I love him. And I miss him. Never gonna see him again now. Just think about that when you came to kill me.
It's your own fault. All this family stuff's rubbish. When you get into drug dealing, you make a choice. You've got to be prepared to give up on your family. You've made a mint out of selling that stuff you robbed in Liverpool.
Didn't get what it was worth. I was ripped off.
How can you sell that stuff when you know how much it mucks up your brains?
Nobody forces you to take coke. What?
You'll see.
What?
Tim's gone to get a kilo of coke.
Where's he gone for it? Colombia. That was mine.
Yeah.
You and him robbed it when we was in them houses. Wondered where that went.
And we're gonna make sure you get it back. One massive overdose.
A kilo?
All of it.
You're mad.
It's going to happen.
He's worth 60 grand minimum. Why don't you sell it? Why haven't you sold it?
You've been saving it for this special occasion.
I can get you 60 grand for it, no problem.
Forget it! We're not into selling drugs.
So you're gonna stand there and watch me OD? I'm gonna die in agony. You know that? It's the sort of thing I might have done when I was on it. When I was running wild. You'd do that.
That's what you deserve.
Okay, them people are dead. But what can me make anything better? Are you gonna sink to my level?
Just shut up.
Gonna sit down?
No, stay still.
You're gonna kill me? What difference does it make? Your legs are hurting.
Hands back on your head!
Why don't you ring the coppers?
What?
I've had enough. I'm sick of it all.
Just shut up!
I know I've done loads of bad stuff. But I don't want to be poisoned with coke. I never want to touch that stuff again. It ruined my life. I want to see Jenny.
She doesn't want you.
I love her. And would you kill me without even letting me see her?
Stop it!
If you hand me over, they'll weigh me in for so much they'll throw away the key. I'm looking at 30 years, aren't I, eh? Steve, what does it matter? I'll be out of your life forever. I'll walk out an old man or die in a nick. But the main thing is, you and your mate, you won't be murderers like me.
I said, stop it!
There's the phone. Just ring the coppers and tell him you got me. Ring Tim wherever he is, let him know I give up. You can get after Jenny and tell her and all.
Hands back on your head!
I don't want to touch the coke again. If you can't ring the coppers, just shoot me, eh?
No way. It's too easy.
You don't want to be a murderer, do you? Shut up! Please don't kill me!
You know when you were living with me mum?
Yeah.
Did you mind when my dad had me?
Why? What your mother been saying?
Oh, not, and she wouldn't tell me.
Quite right, Noel. You're far too young.
Did you though?
Josh, it's nothing to do with you.
Go on, please.
Maybe just a little bit.
Didn't you go mad?
Well, I did at first, yeah, but, well, what good would it have done? Your dad was in no position to look after the baby.
So you and me dad?
Sort of. I mean, I was always your granddad, but I treated you like a son.
You always called me son.
Yeah, well, old Abbott's son.
How's it look?
Perfect. Let me just pour your mum a glass of wine. And you should be all systems go. Right. Come on.
Hiya. Surprise!
What's all this?
It's...
What are you doing letting him stay up till this time?
He's been helping me.
We got you the Chinese.
And are you going to be the one to get him to go to bed? Because he's not going to sleep now. Look at the state of him. Come on, you. Bed.
I don't want to.
See?
Come on, Josh. Off you go, son. Thanks a lot for helping me.
Good night, Grandad.
Good night, son.
Good night, Mum.
Good night, son. Well, he wouldn't do that for me. What have you done?
Well, we get on, don't we? And he knows I want to talk to you.
Right, so that's what the candle on the table business is about, eh? Don't you be getting any funny ideas.
I haven't got any funny ideas. I just want to ask you again to move in with me. Look, I think I know how you feel, but it's the lad's idea. Now, if you'd just like to sit down, I'll dish you up your supper.
I'm asking for my life here, Steve. Don't let him in. Ring the coppers instead. Don't let him in.
Steve, give us a minute. Steve, come on. Get up. Slow. Keep your hands on your head. Follow me. Not too close.
What's he doing standing up? Back on the floor. Back on the floor.
Just want to sit down.
Back on the floor, you get some of this. Now keep that gun on him.
Where the hell have you been?
Some bonehead copper snooping around downstairs. Just talking to people. Forever.
This is killing me.
I'm killing you.
Can't he just sit down? What? It's hurting him.
Has he been talking to you?
We're doing the wrong thing here. I've told Steve.
What? What's going on here? What's all this Steve business? What are you doing talking to this gun?
You were gone for ages.
Yeah, well, I'm back now. Here, have a look at this. Hey, is what you did to my wife. She never did anything to you. And you killed her!
We've talked about that. You're wrong.
What?
It was all going off. Yes, it was going out the window, but I didn't push her.
You lying?
You came carrying into me, remember? You knocked me. You killed her.
It was you! She was trying to escape. You were going to rape her and know you were.
I didn't kill her. You did.
You're lying! She died after months being in a coma. It's down to you! Get up! Look, keep that gun on him and don't say a word.
Buy that off you for 60k. Shut up! Talk him out of this and it's yours in cash.
You can't bribe me. 75,
80!
I just told you not to talk to him.
He's trying to buy me 60 grand.
Is that what my Emily's life's worth, eh? His stepmother's!
I'll cut you in and all. I've got cash in the deposit box. You can have the lot first thing tomorrow.
First thing tomorrow, you'll be dead. You're ready for your last big buzz. Your final high. Come on. Here's the first helping. Eat up. Eat it! Pick the spoon up and eat it!
Screw you.
Eat it!
Tell him, Steve!
What's going on?
Tell him, please.
What's going on between you two?
He's off the coke. He's kicked it.
Yeah, well, he's lying.
I'm not.
I believe him.
Yeah, well, he's gonna die anyway. What the hell difference does it make? Now eat it!
No!
Eat it!
That's enough. He wants to turn himself in.
What?
He wants to give himself up to the police.
You've let this lying piece of filth get to you.
Look, enough's enough. We've got him. It's over. Just let's turn him in.
You're mad.
What's madder than feeding him that stuff?
We agreed on it. We suck. We said we were gonna get him. Why didn't we leave you alone with him?
Look, he's hacked off with being on the run. He's given up the drugs. He'll be in jail for the rest of his life anyway.
He killed Em. He killed Diane, and he would have wasted the Dell if he would have caught her. Just like Alan Gordon.
Alan Gordon fell into that quarry running away.
Oh, and you believe that?
It's true.
Shut it!
Kill him like this doesn't make it right. Do you think Emily would have wanted that?
I don't care.
Well, I do. Kill him like this, please.
Just shut it!
Level.
Look, he's gonna eat it. Every single grain.
Oh, yeah, he's just psycho now, eh?
Don't you dare cop out on me. Give me the gun. Give us the gun, will you? Stay, let him get away! Stay, forget about me and get him! Stay! Just shoot him! He's gone! Bloody gone!
I need an ambulance, quick! Quick, husband!
I'd rather die than let him get away!
98 Swinton Court, Salford! Quick! There's blood everywhere!
What if something happens where you do have to kick us out?
Like what?
Mike and Rach moving back in.
Yeah, well, that won't happen, will it? They've got their own place now.
Yeah, you know as well as I do they're up to their eyes in debt. I mean, how long are they going to be able to cope with that and a mortgage?
I told you, they won't be coming back.
You say that now, but, you know, a few months down the line, blood's thicker than water and all that.
As far as I'm concerned, they'll never set foot in my house again. ashamed of them.
What?
Rachel stole £1,000 off our Jacqueline and Max.
Rachel? £1,000? How?
She's lost her job and our respect, and that goes for our Michael and all. He's never coming back home. So does that set your mind at rest? Look, Bev, I promise you, if you two come to me, you will leave when you are good and ready, and not a minute before.
You promised me that?
Cross me heart.
I'm not sure, but I'll give it a try.
Good.
Thank you for your help, Mr. O'Leary.
No, wait. It's all the same story.
All I told him was, we tracked him down, knocked on his door, and that he shot me.
Sorry, mate.
You should have known I'd sooner die than let him get away. You let him con you. You let him make us fight between ourselves.
Look, I know I was conned.
That's how we're gonna get him now, eh?
I don't know about that, you know, the guy's mad, he's dangerous.
I want to kill him. Even more so now. I want to go up. Even lost the cocaine.
Right. But I've been shot and you've been shot. You know, it's lucky it's just a flesh wound that could have killed you. Don't you think about time we called this a day?
No lifting.
I can manage this, don't...
Bubbles? Why? You don't have to run me back next.
All you're interested in is getting a young woman in, isn't it? Go on, admit it.
At least Bev isn't a bit of a kid, is she? Look at you with Nicky Shadwick. You telling me that you weren't tempted while she was living at yours?
Best thing ever happened to him, if you ask me. All that on Saturday, 19th of April, back to its usual time of 4 p.m. Next tonight, trying to find a chef's hair in a boat.